Hey everyone, let's talk about something super important, but invisible nitrogen. This gas is all around us and it makes up a whopping 78% of the air we breathe. We can't see it or smell it, but nitrogen is a key ingredient for life on Earth. It's like a secret superhero quietly working behind the scenes. Imagine a world without green plants, vibrant animals, or even the air itself. That's a world without nitrogen. From tiny bacteria to giant whales, everything alive needs nitrogen. It's a crucial part of DNA, RNA, and proteins, the building blocks of life. But here's the thing, even though nitrogen is everywhere in the air, most living things can't use it directly. It's like having a locked treasure chest full of gold, but no key. That's where nature's magic comes in. Tiny helpers called microorganisms act like key masters, changing air nitrogen into a form that plants and animals can use. It's a delicate balance between the air we breathe and all the life it supports, like a perfect partnership. The story of nitrogen is a real detective story, with scientists working for centuries to figure out this invisible gas. Our journey starts in 1772 with Daniel Rutherford, a Scottish doctor who found a strange gas while doing experiments with air. He took out the oxygen and carbon dioxide and found a gas that put out flames and couldn't keep animals alive. He called it noxious air, but it was actually nitrogen. Other scientists were also on the case. Carl Wilhelm Scheele, a Swedish chemist, found nitrogen around the same time and called it foul air. And in England, Henry Cavendish also found this weird gas that wouldn't react with anything. It was like a big science puzzle, with scientists all over the world trying to figure out what this gas was. Finally, in 1790, a French chemist named Jean-Antoine Claude Chaptal gave it the name we use today, nitrogen. Nitrogen usually comes in pairs, two nitrogen atoms stuck together like super strong magnets. This makes it very unreactive, like a shy kid at a party who doesn't want to talk to anyone. But don't let its shyness fool you, because nitrogen doesn't react easily. It's super useful. We use it to protect things from oxygen and moisture, like keeping food fresh. When nitrogen gets really, really cold, it turns into a liquid, which we call liquid nitrogen. This super cold liquid is used for all sorts of things, from keeping medical samples safe to making cool science experiments. But that's not all. While nitrogen gas is shy, it can make lots of different compounds with other elements. These compounds can be anything from essential plant food to powerful explosives. Nitrogen is a real multitasker. It's used in so many ways, from farms to factories. One of its most important jobs is in fertilizers, the plant food that helps farmers grow more crops. Nitrogen is essential for plants to grow big and strong, and fertilizers give them the nitrogen they need. But nitrogen's talents don't stop there. It's used in the food industry to keep snacks crunchy and fresh. In factories, it helps with welding, making sure the joins are strong and clean. And in electronics, it keeps tiny computer parts safe from dust and dirt. Nitrogen is even used in medicine. Liquid nitrogen can freeze cells and tissues, which is super important for medical research and treatments. It's like a time capsule for living things. Nitrogen is essential for life, but too much of a good thing can be a problem. Human activities, like using too much fertilizer and burning fossil fuels, have messed up the natural balance of nitrogen in the environment. Too much nitrogen fertilizer can wash into rivers and lakes, causing harmful algal blooms. These blooms are like giant blankets of algae that block sunlight and use up all the oxygen in the water, harming fish and other aquatic life. Burning fossil fuels also releases nitrogen into the air, causing smog, acid rain, and making it hard to breathe. These nitrogen emissions also contribute to climate change, making our planet warmer. The story of nitrogen teaches us an important lesson. We need to be careful about how we use it. We have to find ways to use its benefits without harming our planet. It's all about finding the right balance.